Sniper games. Sniper games have always been a somewhat interesting series of games in the past years. Sniper games haven't been the most successful group in the video game series. Now, it doesn't technically mean they're bad, but lots of them would say they are bad. That was a horrible intro, but let's stay with it. Hey guys, AwesomeCreeper77 here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be leaving my thoughts on Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, the upcoming sniper game in the Sniper Ghost Warrior series. So we are going to be talking about this game. Now, I am really excited for this game. I am a big fan of snipers, so one big reason why I'm excited for this game at all. So that's a reason, and that the Sniper Ghost Warrior series has matured over the many years that it has. I'm not going to lie and say Sniper Ghost Warrior has been a very successful series, because everyone knows that Sniper Ghost Warrior was definitely not a very good fan favorite for the Sniper series. If you're going to go play some Sniper game, you're probably going to be going to play Sniper Elite, the Sniper Elite series. But the thing is with me, I'm not the biggest fan of Sniper Elite for reasons of its third person. Now, the thing about Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 that I'm really excited about is that it's a first-person shooter, FPS if you will. First-person shooter, FPS. Don't get that confused with frames per second, but I'm really looking for this game, mostly because the first game, like I said, was not a very successful game at all. The first Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, the very first one, was not a hard hit at all. The game actually pretty much was on the lines of pretty much sucking and no one wanted to play it. So that's pretty much why you may never even heard of the Sniper Ghost Warrior series at all, because it hasn't been a very successful series over the time that it's been around. But when the second one came out a few years later, it was better. It still, again, wasn't a hard hitter, and I don't understand why they're making a third one, but I'm not complaining because I am very excited for the third one, actually. So I don't know how they're making a third one, but I'm not complaining. I'm excited for it, and they've really matured. And the biggest thing about this new game is going to be open world, which is absolutely amazing. Open world games usually have a tend to make a game that much better, 10 times better than the game would have been if it was a closed world. Like, for example, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2 was. That game was pretty much a lane map. You just followed the lane of where the map took you, and you went where you went. It wasn't very much of a skill-based. It wasn't very skill-based on its getting to places. It just led you to where you gotta go. You just gotta walk straight, shoot the enemies. Obviously, there was some tactical stuff and thinking you had to do, but it was nothing like a Sniper Elite 3 is going to be putting onto you. Now, what is Sniper Ghost Warrior 3? It's the next simulation. I wouldn't say simulation game. It's no hardcore simulation game, but it's no Call of Duty, if you will, for sniping. Now, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is about an American behind enemy lines near Georgia, I think it's called, near the Russian border or something like that. So it might have a dry or an empty storyline, but we'll see until the game comes out. You don't know how a game's story is until you actually have it in your hands. So the storyline I'm not sure about, but again, it's going to have a lot of side mission storyline and a lot more stuff to do more than just the regular story. Now, it's not called a phony name because it's Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. It has a phony name, a corny name, but it's kind of catchy, and there's a reason behind it. It's because there's three ways to play the game. There's a sniper, a ghost, and a warrior. Whoa, I bet you didn't see that coming. But it's basically 3 different ways to play. Sniper is what you would think. You have a sniper rifle, and you're going to be picking off people from a distance and trying not to be noticed as much as possible. The ghost way to play is silence weapons, up close and personal, taking out guys with your bare hands or your silence pistol, hiding in the dark shadows, luring them into traps, all this kind of stuff. And I'll get into traps later. So the game seems to be, and you can combine different play styles together, like sniper and ghost together. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you about the warrior path. The warrior path is what you would think it is. It's a pretty much just go in all guns blazing and fire at everything, but try not to kill yourself because there is no healing in this game. It doesn't automatically heal. We obviously have to imagine that there's some sort of med kit or something to do, but for right now we haven't got any details on the healing aspect of the game, so let's hope we don't have no healing problems. So that's a cool way to, for the game to have 3 different play styles, which is absolutely awesome for me and all the other people. The game seems a lot of Far Cry, has a lot of feeling to Far Cry. I'm not saying it's gonna be like Far Cry, but the graphic style and all that looks like Far Cry, and even one of the game's designers worked on Far Cry 4 DLC. So there's probably going to be a lot of aspects to Far Cry in this new game. That could be a bad thing or not, but it's going to be a totally different game than obviously Far Cry. There's going to be vehicles in this game, because you're a guy named John, I believe his name is, or you can name him something else. I don't know. Whoever your main character is, he's gonna live in dens and all this. You can collect your ammo, you can collect your guns, you can collect your knives, your camos, all you want to do in your man cave, if you will. And then you're going to go out, and there's always going to be a vehicle near you to drive on. The one I know of right now is a red pickup truck. Why did they pick red for a sniper game? Good idea, good question. But whatever. It's always going to be nearby, and you might as well just not even take the roads. Roads are going to be the most dangerous place, as you can imagine, because roads are where people are, and enemy patrols can take you down pretty quickly if you take the roads. So not the best idea to take a road on Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. This game doesn't hold your hand at all. Lots of sniper games, and even the old Sniper Ghost Warrior games, always held your hand. They always told you where to go, told you what to do, and no freedom to do what you pleased and what you wanted to do. But what they're really hoping to achieve in this game is that they want you to do the freedom that you want to do. Find the guy, find your target. You got to kill the way you want to find him and kill him. So all this stuff is based on your freedom and what the game's possibilities are. Obviously, if the game doesn't have enough content, you can't do what you want. But right now, it's promising a lot of stuff, and I hope it can deliver on what the big promises this game is telling us. Next is the day and night cycle and the weather cycle. Now, this game wouldn't be a great open world if it didn't have day and night. First of all, so it does. You can get all sniper, stealthy, and ghostly on your nights and rainy days, like it does. So you could do that. Or you could go out all warrior and on daytime and sunny. Do whatever you want. You can go sniper mode in day. You can go sniper mode in night. It doesn't pick when you're gonna do your mission. You can pick the time and the day and the weather. Oh, you can't pick the weather, but let's hope it's the weather you want when you go to sleep. So it doesn't hold your hand, and it won't tell you what to do at all times, which is a good thing for open world players alike. This game's going to be a lot more hardcore than the last Sniper Ghost Warriors. Now, Sniper Ghost, I wasn't a huge follower of Sniper Ghost Warrior 1 because I 100% didn't really know it existed too much back then, because it wasn't a hard hitter. No one really liked it, so I can't say that I knew about it much. So with that, I'm not sure how the gunplay of Sniper Ghost Warrior 1 was, but I do know that in Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, it was more of a sniper game. For example, you don't just shoot straight at your target and it will hit all the time. There's bullet drop, there's wind, there's rain, there's all that stuff. But in this game, it's going to be a lot more technical. I'm not saying it's going to be some sort of hardcore, like, Arma, totally realistic stuff, but it's gonna kind of go up that alley. It's not gonna be a simulation, but it's gonna be not so simulation-y. That's even a word. But it's not gonna be some arcade shooter like Call of Duty and Battlefield alike. Battlefield does have bullet drop, but it is an arcade game, even if you like to admit it or not. So this game is going to be a lot more hardcore gunplay, a lot more hardcore on the assault rifles and the sniper rifles alike. So this game's not going to just have sniper rifles in this game, even though the game is called Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. It's going to have some really good handguns. It's going to have some DMRs. It's going to have, I think it's going to have DMRs. It's going to have sniper rifles, duh. And it's going to have assault rifles for your warrior class. So this game should have a good enough variety of weapons to choose from. If it doesn't, well, that just sucks, doesn't it? There's no way you could... I can't help you with that. So, yeah, that's pretty good, I guess, right? And this game's going to have a lot of gadgets for you to use. Because, again, you are a sniper. You know how to work your stuff. You know what you're doing. So he's a trained dude, and he knows what he's doing. He's not some idiot that's just out there behind Russian lines. He knows what he's doing, so that's always a good thing. So he's gonna use his senses. He's gonna have this, forget what it's called, something vision. It's kind of like I'm about to die with my. That was a fail. But he has these visions where he'll show you like tracks where these enemies have been, tracks where people have been, dead bodies, places to climb on, points of interest for your sniper areas, all stuff like that are helpful, and that a Marine or whatever kind of sniper he is would figure out with his skills that he's learned. And he's gonna have he's gonna have gadgets like drones that he can fly around to spot people, but be careful not to get too close. They will shoot it down. So the AI is hopefully going to be smarter than an Assassin's Creed game. Let's hope. So the game's going to be smarter AI. It's going to have gadgets. It's going to have fun stuff. Let's just get into the traps. I think it might have traps. It should have traps. Again, I don't know. But because it does show in the trailers of cars blowing up using C4 and blah, 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 luring people in with the ghost class, and the ghost playstyle, stuff like that. So let's hope there's going to be some good traps in the game. So hopefully it's just going to be an interesting game all around. It's going to have that vision I told you about. Stances. Stances is a unique thing that you use with your vision. Whenever you find your target, and you can go on different spots of the map and use your vision, and it will show, you don't have to use these obviously, but they will show, it will show an outline of a guy in a shooting stance toward your target or toward whatever, and you could assume that stance that outline is showing, and you could shoot your target from that stance. It helps you with for the sway of the gun not to be too bad. So it helps all around. It's a good. I think it's a really good thing. I like when publishers add little stuff in their games like that. It just polishes the game and makes it that much sweeter. The little things are what make games even better than the big things sometimes. Enjoy the little things. As a quote from Zombieland, the movie. So you will need to find your target again. The game doesn't hold your hand. You're not going to be handed a target and here you go kill him. Maybe the first couple missions, but as you get deeper into the game, the target is going to be harder to find. And you're going to have to tag him, and then you're going to have to shoot him later, or take him hostage, whatever you have to do with your target, or whatever the mission requires you to do. I failed that. But, so again, it doesn't hold your hand, as I've been saying lately. So let's talk about the graphical point in this game. It's going to be running on the Crytek Engine 3, so it's definitely a beautiful and going to be a gorgeous game, especially with the rain and the nightfall and all that stuff. So it should be a good graphical game, which is what I'm looking forward to. They're definitely competing with the AAA titles this year, which is going to be a great thing because I want Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 to be a AAA title, which is going to be a great thing for the series and all if they make another Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. But the thing is, the FPS on this game, the frames per second is kind of jittery right now. Again, this is the alpha that we're seeing gameplay of recently, so they have a lot of time to finish it because it comes out on January 27th, 2017. So it's taken a little while to get out here, so we have a lot of time for the game to mature, get ready for its release. Hopefully, some better frame rate issues, because the frame rates, lots of people are picky about their frame rates in games. So let's just hope that the frame rates are going to be just fine in Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 when the full game comes out. So, yeah, that's this game I'm very excited for. So hopefully it's going to be better than the others. So recently, Sniper Ghost Warrior has definitely matured over its time of being in the franchise. The first one sucked, and then the second one was better, but still was bad. And I'm hoping that this one's going to be really good because of what I've been seeing, gameplay-wise, information-wise. It looks like it's supposed to be a really good game, and I hope it delivers on its promises. Only thing I'm kind of weirded about is they haven't showed any camo. Like if you go into the weapon den, which they do, you will see that there are camos for you to pick. And I wonder if they're just hiding them or they're not working, because I wonder if there's going to be ghillie suits or stuff like that. Ghillie suits would be a really cool feature in this game, and I think ghillie suits is a big thing in sniping. So I think ghillie suits would be really cool to put on and just go take out some people in ghillie suit would be amazing. And the one last thing I am a little worried about in this game is it won't be enough guns. Now this is a stupid question to ask because the guns are looking really detailed, looking really good. And even if they have the guns they have now, it'd still be fine. But, you know, games need a lot of variety to keep you going back and keep playing it. So I'm just wondering if the game is going to have enough guns and enough stuff to keep you coming back to the game. It is an open world game, so there should be a lot of stuff to do in the game. But again, we have been disappointed in some open world games before, but there has been some really good games in open world too. For example, Skyrim and Dying Light and stuff like that. So let's just hope it goes well. I'm hoping the game goes well. I'm really excited for the game, but I'm hoping it doesn't go flush down the toilet like all the other Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 games have done. So this game seems to be a pretty promising game this year. The hype is way real for me. And I'm kind of scared to be so hyped for this game since the others weren't so hype-worthy. So I don't know what to think about it. I'm really hoping it's going to be a good game. And I'm hoping I'm not alone in this boat. Lots of people seem not to be excited for this game at all. But I'm excited for it, and I want to see more of it. Hopefully, I want to see a beta. So people, get on your butts. I want to see a beta going on here. CI Games, invite me. I want to play this game. I want to get some feedback on here. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one.